Hi everyone, we are the group 11 in MGM3113. Now we will talk about the communication. My name is Cao Yuchen. My magic number is 205143. And I will introduce the background. Organizations foster politicking when they reduce resources by announcing plans to downsize its global workforce of 100,000 employees in an effort to increase its competitiveness. French pharmaceutical firms Sanofi stimulated political activity among employees who organized protests against the job costs. And this statement appears to be true. We all have heard the term frenemies to describe friends who are also rival or people who act like friends but societally dislike each other. Some observers have agreed that frenemies are increasing at work due to the abundance of very close, intertwined relationships that bridge people's performance and personal lives. Keeping enemies close may be one reason. Barack Obama opponent Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State after their bitter battle for the U.S. presidency, or in the business world, why one entrepreneur decided not to sue a former college classmate who, after working for her startup as as a consultant, took uh, that knowledge and started his own competing company. It is really wise to keep your enemies close, and if so, why? New research suggests answers to these questions. Three experimental studies find the individuals choose to work in the same room as their review, even when informed they would probably perform better apart, sit closer to rivals when working together, and expires an explantic performance to be closer to the rival. The researchers find the primary reason for the being closer effect was the desires to monitor the river's behavior and performance. The researchers also find keeping enemies closer effects was strong under certain conditions when the individual was socially dominant, when the individual felt competition, more competition from the team member, and when rewards and the ability to serve as leader was dependent on performance. Those results suggested the competence of performance is very real and that we choose to keep our rival close so we can keep an eye on the competition they bring.
Hello, doctor. My name is Zuoxi Long, and my matric number is 204892. Let me talk about the functions and process of communication. Communication is the transfer and understanding of meaning. The collection, transmission, organization, and exchange of information are all processes of communication. Through communication and exchange of meaningful and valuable information of all kinds, the large and small affairs of life can be carried out. It serves 5 major functions within a group or organization, such as management, feedback, emotional sharing, persuasion, and information exchange. Effective communication controls the behavior of members to achieve effective management results. As a form of communication, the purpose of feedback is not just to inform, nor should it be, but to persuade or motivate. A good feedback should help others identify their own shortcomings and enable them to take spontaneous actions to remedy them. Communication, both verbal and physical, is conducive to supporting emotional and social needs. Persuasion will lead us to correct our behavior in time, which is beneficial to the recommendation of the efficiency of the work. Communication provides valuable information and allows individuals to get things more organized. In this case, there is a political campaign against layoffs, and Sanofi, as a leader, needs to appease them first. After the comfort and the communication, the company can see the reaction of the work of the people. And working on the next step, it can appropriately reduce the scale of layoffs so that employees' emotional stability. The company can select some slack per working ability of the staff. Take a long look before deciding whether to cut staff. Get the word out about lowering the job cuts, reduce the hate, reduce the public attention.
Hello everyone, my name is Xiayu. My metric number is 205105. This is my part, which is types of communication for this case. First, I want to talk some about the types of communication. There are 8 types of communication. First is downward communication. This is the whole process of this. Second one is upward communication. Third one is lateral communication. Fourth is formal communication. This is used the most in the case. And the fifth is informal communication. Sixth is oral communication. Seventh is written communication. The last one is non-verbal communication. Okay, let's go on. What kind of communication should we choose? First, we think we can start with oral communication because oral communication is the most convenient and most fast. Smooth the staff, there was no opposition among the staff. Then think about how to reduce the heat and tension. Communication verbally, get the staff together and have a meeting. If an employee does not want to be present, they can also make a video call. Staff mood comfort, word of the reduced scope, can be spread first through some of the company's staff. Watch the public reaction, because when employees protest, it's going to get a lot of attention. As long as there is some news about this, it is bound to attract people's attention again. The company can then eventually post the information on its official social media accounts, verify that the information circulated earlier is correct. In this way, the company's reputation will be reserved and the problem is solved. Okay, that's all. Let's go on next part.
Hello everyone, my name is Gu Xingze. My metric number is 204904. Now I'm introducing the channel richness and the trace of communication channel. Which is the channel richness? Well, the channel richness is the amount of information that can be transmitted during a communication episode. Elements including able to first handle multi-cues similarities such as words, postures, facial expression, gestures, and intonation. Second, the facilitate repeated feedback such as verbal and non-verbal. The third is be very personal, that is one-to-one. Let's see the picture at the left-hand side. You can see that at the left of the picture is low channel richness, and the right-hand side is high channel richness. Well, the choice of channel depends on whether the message is routine. Routine messages tend to be straightforward and have a minimum of ambiguity. Choose on communication when you need to gig the receiver's receptivity, quick, good speak voice. And the written communication is more reliable for complex and legacy communication such as tangible, verifiable, and on record. And for more, routine is less richness, and less routines also is more richness. To decide use which channel, you should know your audience and use good grammar. For example, letters, it is utilized when need to personal and required signature to be authorized. And for the instant messaging, well, it's only if welcome and look professional. The next one is text messaging. It depends on situation. Some find it is intrusive and distracting. For the social media, well, it is mixed. Some find it is useful and fast. Others perceive unprofessional and could be wrongly constructed. The last one is blogging. It is harmful. Everybody can read comments and critics, and is an important way to see it, the information security. The need to protect the integrity of data collected by or owned by an organization. First, the information is electronic information. The data in compressed storage, and physical information, such as hand copy, data, form, manual, and the information that employees knows those information. While the most companion mounted employee internet use and email records, and some use video surveillance and record phone conversations. Next, I have to show that the extensibility of communication. Well, there are no limits to communication. A case-by-case approach is needed. Take the company. A variety of communication methods can be used together. So thanks for listening. That's our presentation. Thank you.